Hello, good morning. You're welcome to yet another day. It's the beginning of the second session of the second quarter of the year 2021, the year we long anticipated. Like I promised, I always want to hold us accountable to our commitments. Remember, I reminded us when we started the year, when we all screamed Happy New Year. I told us millions of seconds have just been credited into our accounts, and we all have expectations as to what we want those millions of seconds to be converted to. And like the first quarter has just ended. What exactly have you converted your millions of seconds to? Of course, some hundreds of thousands of those seconds have been used up. You know, I'm sure you've not converted yours to lots and lots of excuses because our environment seems to challenge us every day, and it's very easy for us to just settle down with excuses and think that there is nothing you can do about it. But I always counter every excuse by asking myself this question: is there one or two other persons going through what I'm going through and yet they are succeeding? If there are people like that, that automatically nullifies your excuse. So today, like I always do, I want to remind you that the first quarter is gone and we are up with the second quarter. So I'm going to do a few things and just scroll through a very short slide I put together to just guide this conversation. We're going to be talking about a place of expectation as it relates to how well you are able to get results from your year. So I'll be sharing my slide and we'll take it off from there. Okay, that's me standing out there welcoming you to April 2021. I tagged this my conversation, expectations versus results. And the goal is simple. I just want to hold you accountable to your commitments. I know you have some goals, you have some plans, you have some possibly wishful expectations that you have at the back of your mind as it relates to things you want to do with your year. So I don't want to rock your boat a little bit and ask you, where are you on those expectations? How well are you achieving your dreams and your desires? I want to just share a few tips, steps to results. We all anticipate, we all have great results that we want to achieve in life. In most cases, it always comes through wants. That's why the economists will tell us that human wants are insatiable because wants keep coming, But until you are able to take from amongst the many wants of your life, you're able to classify some things that qualifies as needs. You almost get confused. But I found out something about life is the fact that yes, despite the many wants, and sometimes we go as far as crystallizing them to itemizing what exactly we really need, especially if you are someone that have come up with your dreams and your visions in life. If you are someone who have determined what exactly your path is in life, of course, you're going to begin to understand that you don't need everything. So you're going to begin to itemize some of the things you need on your journey to your destination. Once you're able to do this, of course, you've separated yourself from all of the crowd who are just screaming about their wants and wants and wants. Now you have your need. Your need as it is spelled out. Even I realized something even about wants. Even God is not committed to providing your wants. God's really committed to providing your needs. When the economist said human wants are insatiable, I think they mean that it cannot even be satisfied by God. So when you're able to crystallize it to your needs, then you can begin to talk in more specific terms. But I found out something that even needs sometimes, especially as it relates to our mental capacity to attract them to our reality, even needs sometimes needs to be broken down to belief. Because until you really believe that this thing that I need, I can achieve it. This goes well to you as an individual and it goes to you as a business owner. Yes, you've sat down, you crafted your goal for the year. 3 months down the line, you're asking yourself, where are we on this goal? And you are opening up and beginning to think, even you, the boss, do you really believe that you people, you and your team have what it takes to execute what is required to achieve the goals that you have set for yourself for the year 2021? Because truth is, until you believe it strongly enough, you can't begin to achieve it. This story always comes to mind each time I think about this issue of beliefs and expectations. I was listening to Les Brown one time and he shared this story. He said he was taking a walk with his son and he asked him, Leslie, do you want to be successful? And Leslie said, yes, of course, I want to be successful. But he went further to say, Leslie, looking at the circumstances of your life, do you expect to be successful? He said the boy looked up, read it down, and did not answer. So they kept on walking. In fact, that actually stirred me up to talk about it. There's a journey between the wants and your expectation. We started talking about this conversation, trying to talk about your wants. Everybody wants to be successful. Everybody wants the year 2021 to come out top for them. Everybody wants to get to December and look at their achievement and celebrate. But that is just once. When you expect these things to happen, the behavioral pattern will demonstrate what you really expect. So in my conversation today, what I want to tell you is that wants could feel your words. So he said wants are always found in our conversation, but expectations are seen in our behavior. So if you expect to be successful, if you expect to be able to achieve the results, the goals, the visions, and the dreams that you have written down on paper for the year 2021, there are expectations that must follow. My responsibility this morning is to call you to that expectation, to that behavior, because until you behave it, you really don't expect to be successful. It is not just about what you say, it's not just about what you post, it's about the behavior. Because if you can't behave it, you actually really do not believe it. If you can't behave it, you actually really do not believe it. So that's just my call today. I just felt I should share this with us as I do my regular first of the month announcement, try to call my community and the people I serve to action, holding you accountable. And I trust that if you begin to distinguish between your wants and your expectation by putting in place the necessary behavior to attract your expectation, the end of April, we will be celebrating together. But I'm also giving you an opportunity for us to work together. We want to work with you to optimize the rest of your month, the rest of the months of the year with you. We can make the rest of your months the best for the year. So consider joining the Treskaro tribe. It's a group of people working together to ensure that they are optimizing all of their activities and coming up with the best of results for everything we do. It's something you will love to be a part of. So feel free to share this video, get your friends to watch this video, and let's together make our society a better place. The reason we do what we do is because we want to work with as many people as possible to optimize their life and businesses so they can earn more, hire more hands, so we collectively are able to reduce crime and criminality and end up within a society that we all can be safe and happy about. Do have a great month and year ahead. I remain Osai Treskarosystems. Signing out.